And now we're live. Welcome, YouTube. I'm joined today by Casey Dynison.
Dennison, it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, Casey. I'm joined by Casey and Politipod.
What's up?
So, yep. As you can all figure out by the title of this stream, I'm currently sitting on my parents' bed doing the stream at their apartment. So, yeah, I'm not home right now. A little update on the cider. The Tapped Maple Angry Orchard cider is out, and it's okay. So there's our drink
Nice.
news.
Good shit.
Okay. All right, so one of the things I definitely want to bring up is what's been going on at Ryerson University in Canada. Have you heard about this, Casey?
Vaguely. You wanna just refresh my memory?
Okay, so my name is Josephine. Her sister, they both attend Ryerson University in Canada, and the I think it's sociology teacher of the class How Society Works is one of the most famous teachers at the school. I'm trying to figure out what word to use for that. She's a top person at the school. Anyways, Josephine's sister had to write a paper for the class for its final, I'm assuming. And Josephine brought up, hey, maybe you should talk about the wage gap and why it's a myth. And so she was doing that. She was working on all that stuff. And when she brought up her paper to the teacher, her teacher basically said that she's completely wrong. In fact, I got something here that was sent. Okay, and I'm going to read it word for word. Hi, Jane. First off, your premise is wrong. The wage gap is very real. So the reason why you are having this problem is because you cannot find any sources that state this. The way the wage gap works largely today is through the glass ceiling. Perhaps you want to write your paper on the glass ceiling. You need to look at feminist sources on the issues. I would suggest beginning with Caroline Gardle's book, Embodying Women's Work. Chapter 7 looks specifically at the glass ceiling. Do not, I repeat, do not use business sources. They blame women. The reality is patriarchy.
Okay, stop there. You could have stopped right the fuck there.
I have one more to read.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have one more to read. You need to do a lot of research. Look at feminist sources on the issues. Feminists have been writing about the gender division of labor, the feminization of work, and the glass ceiling since the 1970s. There's a ton of feminist research on this topic. Can't use a business source to talk about what's going on in business. Business sources that agree with the teacher.
Well, you know what's sad is that the book she's referencing is it contains some of those the statistics from one of the studies that was found to be completely fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't that study itself based off a real study that they just took completely out of proportion?
I think so.
Yes,
I think
they did. They took it completely out of. Well, they didn't account for time and service. They didn't account for what jobs they had, and they also didn't account for maternity leave. So they saw that.
Yeah, basically the data that our side has been looking at, that even these third wave feminists have been looking at to get their conclusion, the data only gives the average income of all women and all men throughout the nation, the average of their income together. and that's not an indication of women being paid less.
No, it's an indication.
But our side has
them
been going at this wage gap myth for a long time now.
Well, it's an indication not of them being paid less. It's an indication of them not working as much as a man.
Yeah.
It's not fault because they're
on average. We're not even saying that women can't work hard. We're not even saying that women can't earn more than men.
They choose not to.
We're saying that on average, more women. What?
Well, no, I said they. Go ahead.
Well, I'm saying that they don't choose not to work. It's that they get pregnant because they want a kid, and then they're forced to take maternity leave because the body has to recuperate. It's a biological thing,
But then they also have the choice to have a child in the first place. So.
And they do have that choice. Yes, that is indeed true. That is.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
But she was also given a list on things that you cannot. She was also given a list of things you cannot use to source for the paper. You can't use newspaper articles, magazine articles, encyclopedia references, dictionary references, and then of course the non-scholarly websites and blogs, etc., which we already know you can't use those.
So she basically just.
But they also said.
So she basically just kneecapped the entire fucking process of gathering information.
Yes.
Yeah, but here's even more that you can't use: Statistics Canada, Ministry of Immigration and Citizenship, Government of Canada website, or Government of Ontario website.
Because it's all disputing their stupid, idiotic argument that women are being paid less.
This is why. So this isn't Canada, right? This is in Canada. Okay, so this makes. I was about to say, if this isn't the United fucking States, then fuck it. I'm moving to Southeast Asia.
I have something that we need to talk about after this. It kind of pertains to the same subject, but no, it's something that people need to realize, that just because you see some data does not mean that all of that data is true. And that goes both sides, Some of the data we see isn't true. Some of the data they see isn't true. But whenever it's proven that your fucking data is wrong, both of their major fucking resources for saying that women are underpaid are both proven to be wrong, because one of them was based off of a national statistic, and the other one was based off of a pro-feminist organization going through and taking certain examples and then trying to equate those with other examples, not even in the same field, and then trying to say, well, these women are paid less, even though they're not for the same fucking job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's. I just like it when people, like, if you're gonna use statistics, and I really want to just, let's move away from this issue in general and just focus on the fact that an academic or a teacher in general basically doesn't want their student to have some broader perspective on a topic, that they're actively hindering their education.
Well, I don't think they care. Because they're an ideologue.
Oh, I know, but I just want people, because I'm still.
You're roboting.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, just a tad.
Yeah, well, I'm. Is that better?
Oh no, I was talking about Politipod.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you were kind of for me.
Yeah. Well, here's my issue. Well, because I have this discussion all the time, and it's something that I think should be, and it's starting to become more and more common, especially like around the dinner table, is what the fuck to do with the education system, not just in America, but just kind of in the West in general, because it's kind of fucked. If you get these crazy fucking ideologues in there that actively just promote their worldview and don't add any other context other than that. And I don't know.
What's up?
But But apparently it wasn't just Jane that has been having problems. Apparently other students have. One of the students at Ryerson that was in the same class talked about the teacher to Josephine, and that they had a thesis workshop in class, and that she told anyone who she did not agree with that they were wrong and humiliated them in front of the class.
I fucking hate professors, and this is the reason why I fucking hate academia in the goddamn like United States and Canada, is because they're so overpaid for what they fucking do. First off, second off, they act like they're these big fucking intellectuals that write all these fucking thesis papers and shit. We're so much smarter than you. Fucking try to dispute their arguments. They just fucking go all SJW, and this is not even just left-leaning ones; it's right-leaning ones as well. If you try to dispute them at all, they will.
Yeah, and I've got one more thing that the
Yeah,
go ahead, man.
Yeah, and I've got one more thing that the teacher has actually said to Jane. She said, "Your definition of sexism lacks a clear understanding of power. I'd recommend that you do some introductory reading on the issues, specifically on patriarchy. The institutionalization of the inferiority of all non-cis males into society is a pretty key component to any discussion of sexism."
She says while being.
By the way, if you were looking at all the stuff that I'm actually reading, the grammar and the punctuation is so horrible that you wonder how she's even a teacher.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that's a common feature of ideologues, just in general. They're very poor spellers. You know, specifically of the feminist variety.
Or are we just grammar Nazis?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is mostly about grammar rather than spelling. Like, didn't capitalize at the beginning of sentences and such, and left out commas all over.
I think we're just grammar Nazis.
All that stuff.
We're just grammar Nazis.
But still, I would let that pass if it was just a regular person. But this is a teacher.
Yeah. No,
I wouldn't let that pass for a teacher, would you?
Hell no. I'd drag my fucking kid out.
But you know,
what?
That's the thing, and it's like she says these things about fucking people being privileged and shit like that after she's making $100,000 a year to fucking teach a class that no one hardly shows up for, and she doesn't even really have to teach all that well. And you can tell by some of the fucking idiots who come out of college.
Like a superfluous, like just some superfluous teacher that teaches, I don't know, queer theory or some shit like that.
Yes, just like that. I have a sociology teacher that I took, was it last year? Yeah, last year. And she was so fucking annoying with this shit. I was going to write my fucking paper over the wage gap and how it was a myth, but instead I just, I wrote it about something stupid in SJWE, and I just made it as SJWE as possible. It was about fucking Karl Marx and how the wage gap exists and a bunch of other gay shit. I got like 100 on the paper, though.
Especially after the private talk that we had. Casey was there also, but especially after that, you writing a paper praising Karl Marx. Oh my God.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't really write the paper per se. But yes, I had another person write it for me, and I didn't do anything on it.
You fucking, that's great.
I would never. Yeah, kids, cheaters never prosper, but I hate Karl Marx too much to not cheat.
I'm with you. I would not be able to write anything good about Karl Marx when it comes to politics or economics.
His name makes me want to spit.
So,
well, I don't know. I mean, like I was saying just a little bit ago, I mean, the issue that you're having now is ideologues have now kind of I guess I had to call them left-wing ideologues mostly because it's very rare, especially up in the northern states, where you really see kind of any right-leaning anything.
Teachers, yeah.
Teachers in general. I mean, go look at the. I think that they do sometimes do demographics of teachers and where they fall on the political scale, and it's like it's a fucking sea of blue. And just
no, you're not wrong. That's not just colleges though. That's everywhere.
That's fucking that's what I'm saying. That's every fucking level of education.
And this is one of my arguments against fucking. I don't know what you guys think about unions, but that's one of my arguments against the fucking teachers union.
Fuck them.
Is that they argue about teachers are underpaid. They make $50,000 a year in one of the poorest states, which is Kentucky. $50,000.
Well, union itself, I don't have a problem with it. It is a capitalist idea, but the way unions are today, the way that
I'm not arguing
the amount of
unions.
power that they have right now,
I'm not arguing
over the government and all that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Paul.
So,
I'm not arguing against old unions. I'm arguing against these unions because these unions have fucking people in their pockets. They're paying. The teachers are paying into the shit. Them being left leaning. They didn't hire left leaning like Hillary Clinton, who had a fucking teachers organization in her fucking pocket, or was in the pocket of one rather. And then they push through to our children. They teach them left-leaning ideologies only. It's not as prevalent here in Kentucky. There are quite a few. However, they're averaged out amongst right and left-leaning teachers. A lot of our history teachers are right-leaning. Science teachers are more right-leaning.
Oh, fucking good. I mean, let's. It also depends if you're going to a public school or a private school. I think the predominant, from what I've seen, most right-leaners, at least in my state, tend to put their kids in private schools, and most teachers tend to lean towards the right.
Well, you know why that is, right?
Probably. No, enlighten me on this.
It's because we're richer than them.
Well, no.
Even though that's not true at all, because we have more people in poverty. Actually,
yeah.
It's sad but true. It's because we have a lot of blue collar workers. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have I agree with you that we have a problem with how the teachers union and the workers unions are all functioning right now. I definitely have a problem with what's been going on with them. And
well, I mean, the real.
Everyone loses their fucking minds about right to work and all that shit. Everyone loses their goddamn minds when you bring up right to work, and it's like, really, you're gonna argue with a fucking free economy. Fucking free economy. Union control, and you're going to argue.
I had looked into the right to work before, and I found out that when you compare wages to the price of living, in forced union states, union workers they outperform the non-union workers in pay, but in right-to-work states, the non-union workers do better than the union workers of a union state.
Well, you look at like things like Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, all of which are not right-to-work states, except for Indiana. Indiana's a right-to-work state. All of these places have some of the worst manufacturers in the world. Michigan's lost all of its manufacturing jobs. Ohio has, Indiana has, Pennsylvania has, and then you look at states like Kentucky, Georgia. What's another? I think West Virginia's one. I'm trying to remember all the right-to-work states. There's like 24. They outperform any other state in production. And it's insane how good their production levels are.
In my state, we are currently having a little bit of a problem, I would say, because first we had Seattle raise their minimum wage to $15 an hour. I think it was. That. And they had problems with unemployment. Who would have guessed?
Are you shitting me? You're telling me that small businesses can't pay minimum wage of $15 an hour? There's no fucking way.
Yeah, and now we've actually had a vote go through to raise the entire Washington minimum wage to $11 an hour, and it passed.
Oh my fucking god. Huff,
Yep.
you can move to Kentucky. We have $7.25 minimum wage here.
I can't move right now, and if I'm moving, I am moving to Japan, even though that's not much better for the taxes, but there's other reasons.
I tell you what, it's a good country to live in. That's a capitalist country.
Well, I mean, I think at least in my state, the major issue with the unions is not so much to do with economics, most to do with cultural shit. Because there's been a big fucking kerfuffle here. Kerfuffle, yeah. Well, yeah, it's one of those big things. But there's been a big, huge shit show over like the right for transgenders to use bathrooms here in our school system. So that's become I know the issue that never fucking dies.
I am so sick and tired of that shit. Just let fucking people use the bathroom. God damn it, doesn't fucking matter.
Well, see, the thing is here, most people are just like, yeah, we're kind of experiencing a little bit of a boost in our economy just from shit that we did during Jesse Ventura's run as governor.
Don't bring up that fucking nut job.
I know, but he was an okay governor. He was okay. But he gave us a little bit of boost in our economy, so that leveled us out, and we didn't have a huge fucking crash when it happened. So now we have this big surplus coming in, and we're doling it out to every school, and people have said, look, we understand that there's a tight situation with the trans bathrooms, and we'll okay the building of a more family bathroom, like more gender neutral bathrooms. That's kind of what the initial plan was. And for the most part, people agreed on that. Now the issue is, are we going to allow them into the locker room? And that's the big that's the big thing now. And so you have all these trans rights people coming out and just giving these fucking retarded arguments against this. I mean for this, and it's caused a shit show because they treat these parents who do have legitimate concerns over, like, this is in high schools mostly where this is an issue, and I can't help but say that I probably wouldn't want my daughter being in the same locker room as a trans. Well, look at it the way, because the way I framed it because my one of my friends is in support of them using the fucking locker room, and it's a girl, by the way. So I say this.
What a fucking surprise! Like, girls in favor of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, what a fucking surprise! But here's the issue. I keep saying that. I was like, yeah, you might be a nice person, but I can guarantee you there's some bitches in high school that would make fun of that transgender kid. That would fucking traumatize that kid and probably lead them to kill themselves. So the schools are putting themselves at a massive, massive fucking lawsuit risk if that shit happens, which is more likely to happen for transgender people because they're more prone to it.
Yeah. When all the stuff was going on after Trump became president, there were people screaming online that this is going to increase trans suicide rates because businesses can decide and it doesn't happen in schools.
Well, it's an issue because, like I said, kids are fucking brutal little bastards sometimes. They are. There's no getting around that. And here's another thing.
Kids are fucking dickheads.
They are dickheads. But now let me put it this way: would you want, if your kid was a transgender male, like she's a girl transitioning into a guy, would you want her to go into the guy's locker room pre-operation? Would you want her there?
No.
Fuck no. I wouldn't let my fucking daughter go. Like, no, you're going to the family room. I'm sorry, that's not happening. I'd have her go change in the nurse's office. But that's been our major issue, because the teachers union has been staunchly pro integration with the trans, and it's gone out of fucking control here. And then you also have the they're also lobbying hard for the sanctuary cities deal, because I don't know if officially Minnesota is one. Minnesota is a sanctuary state. I don't think
You definitely are.
probably.
You Maryland.
Fuck, god damn it. No, the Democrats are going to get fucked in this time around, because they're basically they're courting disaster. But anyways, that's been our biggest problems, is because they're supporting these two things that the community does not want. Now, especially the sanctuary cities part, because of the Rockford shit that just happened. If you guys remember that.
What? You mean Democrats are going against what everyone wants?
I know, it's fucking crazy. And
How dare they?
And you're a racist for pointing out, hey, there's a fucking problem with just having kids. It's a problem. There.
Nah, man, just let them rape all the fucking kids they want. That's fine.
Yeah, let them fucking disappear after you discharge them. That's fucking smart shit there, guys.
Oh boy. Let's have another fucking rape case. Oh, since we're getting a little bit off topic, but I want to go back to that fucking the college professor. Did you guys hear about the fucking college professor from Northern Arizona University who fucking told oh fuck, what was it about? Oh, she fucking took points off of a girl's paper because she used mankind because it wasn't a gender appropriate pronoun.
Academia is fucking retarded.
As a lover of linguistics, I want to bang my head into a wall every time one of them doesn't understand that we use masculine and as a neuter also.
Yeah. I mean,
mankind. When you say, even if you just say man, both those words are used as neutered words. They're already neutral words.
Well, I can't. How did we get to this point? How the fuck did we get? I know I know the question, but I know the answer to it. But it's just like I always ask myself how the fuck we got here. Like what crazy route?
Are we in the upside down right now?
We're in the Berenstain.
I'm surprised that none of them. I'm surprised that none of them complain about Spanish, because Spanish uses both masculine and feminine as neuters.
Well, they can't, because then they would be bigots. That's the catch-22 there. Yeah, you can't. I wonder if we were because I had to learn Latin in school. So that's a fucking trip of a language and a half, because it's. I wonder what they would complain about. If they could complain about that, but I don't know. I can't stand these fucking people. They pick the worst and dumbest things to stake on.
Yeah. Now that my throat is actually feeling better, me and another YouTuber were working on together about Riley J. Dennis and all the stuff going on with the when he started talking about when he started talking about dialects and all that crap, and there's just so much we have to say about it because we both love linguistics. And
well, what did he say about
Riley?
What did he say about dialects?
I'm not going to bring it up yet. You'll figure out when the video comes up.
Oh, great!
Educate yourself, shit lord.
I fucking will.
Be patient.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think we tapped the well on the education thing.
All right, so the next thing is North Korea launched ballistic missiles into the Sea of Japan. They didn't go far. They did not go far. I will tell you that. They didn't go far, but they launched them.
Oh well, fucking that's
What's
horrible.
What's that? North Korea tried a missile test and it failed again. I
don't know if it failed or not, but
I am so fucking shocked right now. Are you kidding? North Korea's launching missiles. I've never heard of them doing that.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to make a working missile system when all your scientists are dying from starvation.
Well, it's hard to make a working system whenever you don't have any natural resources to begin with.
Good point.
I can imagine one day North Korea fires off a missile and it's got a really bright light on it. It starts going down over a South Korean town and everyone's panicking. And then all of a sudden,
it just stays in the ground.
Just hits
doesn't fucking do anything.
Right there in the ground, and everyone just gathers around it like. That was it.
A fucking kid.
That was it.
A fucking kid pokes a stick at it and does nothing.
They start beating it with hammers,
and
it rumbles, and a fucking person falls out of it.
A few days later, one of the wires blows up, and it's just like.
It's just a fucking firecracker. That's it. That was. And that payload was a fucking M80.
No, dude, it's fucking kicking the dude just fucking tumbles out of it
with a fucking rock. Just starts throwing rocks at people. Oh Jesus Christ! I mean,
But we just have to remember the real possibility of the second version of Red Dawn.
No, man. Look, I feel South Korea just should say fuck it and just cross the DMZ and just fucking kill them all. Let's be honest. We'd probably back them doing it too, and just say fuck it. Because it's becoming it's becoming a fucking issue.
I think if we just start pulling ourselves out, South Korea will. If we start pulling ourselves out, South Korea will strengthen its military more, and they'll get rid of North Korea.
Well,
instantly.
Here's the thing: China's not backing them up anymore. So they're kind of in a weird fucking space in the first place.
Well, China did issue a warning to an American bomber that was flying over the fucking Sea of Japan, which isn't even their fucking airspace.
Well, it is though. I know, but they think it is, and I find that hilarious.
They're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah.
All of East Asia is China. Okay.
They think a fucking island that's in the middle of the fucking Sea of China that's closer to Japan and has been fucking Japan's for forever is their fucking island too.
They're still pissed at They're still pissed at the rape of Nanking, man. We have to give them.
Bro, I fucking hate. I wish we were to just nuke.
I mean that island that you're talking about, it holds no economic value. It holds no value at all, really. And they almost started a war over it.
Yeah.
A war almost broke out over an island that provided nothing.
That's why they made Operation fucking Flashpoint, the video game, over that fucking island. That's a real thing.
I know.
Play it. It's a good game. I like it.
I think we can start taking bets. How long do you give? Until somebody just takes out fucking Kim Jong, whatever Kim Jong it is.
Kim Jong fat.
I think
fuck.
it's Kim Jong Un right now.
Kim Jong fat fuck.
Yeah. Kim Jong Un is get fucking taken out. You know what? His uncle is a pretty okay leader from what I gather. He's still a fucking dickhead, but
no, he's a dictator. No dictator. Whenever North Korea loses dictatorship and South Korea merges with it, that is when they will become one of the more powerful nations in the world.
Cool.
Until then.
Well,
I mean, the only chance we had to even discuss with North Korea was Kim Jong Un's father.
No.
Ooh.
And even guy was insane.
No. Not even them. We won't have a chance to talk to them until after somebody dies again, and we either have to have an uprising happen or we'll have to talk one of the higher ranking officials to do a military coup to take over. Either way, it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, you guys have heard all the stuff that the North Korean government teaches their people to keep them in line, right?
I've seen videos.
They're scared of Americans because the government teaches them that Americans want to harvest their organs.
Yes.
I thought that was the Filipinos.
No.
No, the Philippines are actually pretty friendly with the U.S. right now.
Oh no, I was saying I thought the Filipinos wanted to harvest their organs. That's kind of.
Oh, probably everyone does.
No,
But basically, even escapees from North Korea have said that at times it felt like Kim Jong-un could read their minds.
well, he's probably bugged every fucking house in the country to one extent or another. It's like they're just fucking recordings, and they're just have like little tape recordings.
For you. Teddy bear camera for you. Teddy bear camera for you.
Yeah.
They actually do bug things.
Yeah. God, I mean, is anyone actually really afraid of North Korea? I mean, I don't even think the South is afraid of them that much.
They are, because they have a ton of fucking artillery pointing.
Oh, good point.
If Seoul was
the only people I would say are reasonably afraid of North Korea are people in North Korea.
Well, here's the problem with that. Seoul has about, I think it's 100,000. I think it's about 100,000 tons of boom boom pointed at it at all times. And if one fucking South Korean crosses that fucking DMZ, boom goes the dynamite. All the American army, no, I'm serious. The American base has missiles trained at it at all points. The South Korean city of Seoul has it. The entire northern portion of South Korea would be decimated in the first 8 hours of a conflict. And we're there to protect all of the South, to protect the North, so what is left of it can evacuate down. And then I think our strategy is that the fucking 7th Fleet comes in, drops off Marines, and we push back north. And we also come in from the side of North Korea and push down, and we pinch them, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a good strategy. Just fucking waste them.
Fucking wreck them, mate.
Wreck them.
But on the same topic of Korea, the South Korean president has been kicked out of office. She's been impeached.
Good. She's a corrupt piece of shit.
Well, yeah. Well, she's basically the South Korean Hillary Clinton, isn't she?
Oh no, she is 100% just like Hillary Clinton. Actually, she was taking money from.
So I haven't actually.
Except for this one, actually got arrested.
Yeah, I haven't actually heard much about it. So.
Well, she actually got arrested, which is making her different from Hillary Clinton, because she's a crook and got arrested, and Hillary's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
this makes me wonder if Hillary Clinton became president, would she be impeached and arrested just like her?
No, she wouldn't have been.
Yeah, I mean, here's my issue with this chick, because this chick is fucking weird. She's apparently a cult member too. Like that. I find that hilarious. I don't know why. It's just really, really funny. But yeah, this chick, good. Get rid of her. Fuck her. I really don't have that much to say on that matter, except
what wasn't there actually some riots that happened after she was impeached?
No.
No, there was riots before because she wasn't getting impeached fast enough.
Oh, okay.
Get this bitch out of here. Get her the fuck out. No,
but
no.
Do you think this will be better for the Korean War to have her gone?
Oh,
the
fuck.
Korean War? What do you mean?
That thing we never
still,
finished.
It's never actually ended. So,
the Korean stalemate won't end until both of them are unified as one country. That's my take on it.
And yeah, do you have any more to say about Korea?
Korea's a very cold place. Never go there. Very cold.
I hear Seoul's crowded as shit.
Seoul is crowded as shit.
Seoul is South Korea, yeah.
Yes, Seoul is South Korea.
Well, in general, Korea is a weird fucking place. It's I don't know.
Speaking of weird places, I did hear that there was at one point there was basically like tiny people on a certain island in the Austronesian area.
Wait, what?
Apparently there were people that developed small bodies. Like even their skulls were small.
Like
and
Oompa Loompas?
and maybe not that small.
Yeah.
But I mean, even elephants there were miniature.
Oh, Lilliputian.
Versions.
You're talking about Lilliputian, the theory that
Lilliputian.
Yes.
Lilliputian.
that's legit what it's called.
Lilliput. I forgot.
Yeah, that's the that's the weirdest thing I've ever found out about, that there were actually tiny people. Wrong people, they weren't like very tiny, like the size of my microphone or anything. They were just half the size of an average human.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a great little factoid. So what else are we talking about? I thought we were going to mention He Will Not Divide Us, and the saga that never ends. And
He will not divide us. He will not inside us.
Let's go to that before this last one. Let's go to that before the last one that I have, because we still got a lot more time that we could probably find other stuff.
Oh yeah,
let's go with the He Will Not Divide Us, the greatest capture the flag game in history.
So a little recap. So I think that'll help everyone just to see how the sheer epicness of this. So about, what was it, like 2 months ago now that it started? Like it started the day of Trump's inauguration, and so Shia LaBeouf does this gay little art exhibit out in front of the, I don't know what it was called, but it was some motion picture museum. And what he decided to do was set up a live stream and basically just chant this fucking culty little saying, "He will not divide us. He will not divide us." So
He will not divide us.
Yeah, well, Paul, his chief mistake was making this open to the public. So a bunch of people showed up from 4chan and just regular trolley place and started to fuck with him and his little culty followers that he brought with. So the art installation gets shut down. And then chapter 2, and I might be messing this up, but it was was it the middle of nowhere? Oh no, it was Albuquerque. That's where it was. So he takes.
It was, are you talking about?
Yeah,
Are you talking about the
second flag was?
No, the flag was in.
The second flag was put out in a field somewhere.
Well, what about the Albuquerque deal?
Yeah, that one was the second one. The first flag was out in Tennessee.
Yeah, well, okay, so the second flag was in Albuquerque, and that got shut down because they set up in the wrong fucking neighborhood, and got shut down because there was a murder, like down the block. They said fuck this, and they moved it out. They moved the flag out to the middle of nowhere, in Tennessee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, in the middle of Tennessee, and Paul decide, hey, this is going to be the greatest game of capture the flag. So a bunch of spastics sat online, and how did they do this again? They
basically looked up at the sky behind the flag and looked at all the trails of the planes, and they also looked at the stars. They did a ton of calculation and all the stuff that the people who did this were actually very smart to be able to do this. But they were able to calculate the stars and the and all the trails of the planes to find where the flag is.
They used the sound of frogs to know that it was near someplace with water, and they tracked the sun. So they sat somebody on the camera.
In other words, Pepe helped us.
Pepe did help us. It was great. But no, so they find it, and they ended up going there and stealing it and replacing it with a MAGA hat and a Pepe shirt. It was great. And so that brings us now to...
No. There was one thing that happened right before this one. Steve Shives... I mean, not Steve Shives. Oh, crap. I forgot his name.
Shia?
Shia LaBeouf, yeah. he went out there and he was guarding the flag for a bit before he moved
with
it.
a baseball bat.
Yeah, he carried a baseball bat around, guarding the flag that he just re-put up, and
he looked like
people were even people from 4chan and Reddit and all these other places. They were going around just taking pictures of him doing all that.
That's great.
It was perfect.
So
and then yeah.
So now chapter 4. Now are we doing that now? So
Actually, that one's even done now, but yeah.
I know
continue.
now it's done, but they went over to they hopped across the pond, which I actually think is unfair for him to do in our great game of capture the flag. You know, taking international is kind of dog shit, but you know, whatever. So he did that, and he didn't count on the fact that the fucking internet is universal
Everywhere.
now. It's everywhere. That frog followed him. That our boy Pepe followed him, and the 4chaners got onto it. And so basically, he set it up at what's it called? It's somewhere.
It was on top of an art museum, I think it was.
Yeah, in Liverpool.
But basically, it was illegal for people to go up there, and someone did try to do
they
it.
fucking.
But after the try,
they did parkour to get up there.
Yeah, but after that try, I think someone, I think after that try, that's when the museum said, "Okay, we're not going to have this."
So even
and they took.
So we didn't get the flag, but we still got it shut down. So
no, we did get the flag.
We did? Oh shit! I didn't know that.
We got the flag again. It just got shut down because people kept climbing up there. They put it up, but people kept climbing up there and stuff.
I mean, it's also a dick move on his part that he put it somewhere where you'd have to break the law to get it. So,
well, I mean, you gotta. What I find amazing about this whole thing is one, the tenacity of a bunch of neats on the internet. Just are these people like why aren't we using these people to locate all these terrorist shitheads in the world?
Yeah, we could have found fucking Osama bin Laden by now.
Yeah, well,
because they do it, they will only do it for the incentive of lols.
Well, so. Yeah, fuck helping your country. They're just there to give us our Mountain Dew and Doritos and leave us alone. And just have, but no, I mean, I'm constantly amazed at these guys' ability to just take small bits of information and just track that shit down. That's kind of amazing to me. And I want them to help me find my wallet because I can't fucking find it. But no, that's pretty interesting. And two, just how fucking crazy Shia LaBeouf has gotten. He's gone fucking insane because of us. Because of us just fucking with him.
It's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
It's quite humorous. I enjoy a good.
Also, he should realize that. Okay, yeah, I still support the message, but everyone's having fun. Hey, let's see if I can win the next one.
Well, no, well, here's the thing. This whole deal has been more entertaining than any TV show.
Than half of his fucking movies.
Yeah, this kicks the shit out of the Transformers movies. Definitely kicks the shit out of the Crystal Skull. God,
the shit out of that fucking retarded Nymphomaniac movie he did too.
Oh fuck! I forgot he did that.
It was awful.
God damn.
But Shia LaBeouf, if you ever hear us, if you ever see this stream, just know
we love you still.
We want you back. We want you to put that flag back up. It's a fun game.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, this is like the Guinness Book. This has got to go into the Guinness Book of World Records. We have to keep going. We must put it in there.
I mean, you could make this an ARG that tops all of the Slenderverse.
Oh my God, yes. Well, no. Well, because where are we going to go after this? Well, the obvious statement is either we go underwater or
fucking
fucking space.
Space, the final frontier.
fucking
Watch, they put it up there, and then 4chan gets a hold of a satellite. Gets a hold of a satellite, and it just
getting fucking satellites and fucking crazy bullshit.
No, they scrap. They hone their autism. Yeah, they hone their autism into a perfect.
They hone their autism.
They hone their autism into studying rocketry, and they actually build a fucking rocket. They build a fucking space shuttle in like the middle of, I don't know, where would Neats meet up? In their fucking mom's space.
I don't think they could meet up.
Yeah, exactly. They have to send fucking
they send all the pieces to one person.
Yeah,
so.
They send all the one pieces, and they just shoot. They like pull straws or some shit, and they make a robot arms to it. They make a probe. They send the probe up, and they just fucking takes it down, and it just sends back down. And they fucking, I don't know. That's fucking great. I mean, look, that's such a, how awesome would that idea be? Not just a space thing, but just have this keep going on. I mean, it's more entertaining than what the fuck's on TV now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. I like when big shit shows like this happen. I like when fucking celebrities look like jackasses.
It's quite humorous.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Looks like we might be having Ashlyn come in.
Boo!
So.
Boo! I hate black. No kidding.
Jesus Christ!
We found the racist.
Everyone knows I love Ashlyn. She's great. You guys should go subscribe to her.
Yeah, well, I mean,
she doesn't have any videos out yet.
Speaking of which, did anyone catch Roaming Millennials interracial dating stream?
No, I did not.
No, I haven't. Yeah. But I have noticed she's been getting really big recently.
Yeah, well, here's it's an interesting stream, and I think I don't know, it's just interesting. You guys should go check that shit out because it's funny.
You guys see that Politipod just like tripled his subscribers overnight?
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Did you guys see that Politipod has Kraut and Tea and Feature History coming on his podcast tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time?
Fantastic.
Wow.
Just showing yourself right in the middle.
Oh, that was a bad cough.
Hey, Ashlyn.
Howdy.
What's up, Queen?
So, I heard something about you earlier that you're dating someone.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Are we going to meet him?
Yeah, I mean, he's interested in doing live streams with you guys and stuff. I mean, he's watched a couple that I've been in with various others. So.
Is he a fan of the Politipod?
I wonder,
Huh?
I said, is he a fan of the Politipod?
God, you fucking autistics, let her speak.
I don't know if he's seen you in live stream, but sure, why not?
Is he the anarcho-pacifist you took a picture with
no,
at the rally?
God, no.
The anarcho-pacifist.
Wait. How is one an anarcho-pacifist? How does that work?
I met one. I met one in the flesh. My political panel that I was
carrying around the black and white flag.
Yeah, it attracted one, and I was like, "Whoa!"
What rally was this at?
No, this wasn't a rally. This was like a well, it's now yearly because the turnout was that good. But it was like a Democracy Day free speech panel, basically, and we just had different subjects that we talk about. I specifically talked about free speech and unwritten freedoms and stuff like that. And
we want to hear about all of this because you even said that there was an SJW there speaking or something.
Yeah, there was our Spectrum Club, or the LGBTQRSWXYZ Club.
Fantastic.
Was there, and the one that was speaking was like "Hug a Queer Latino" written in Sharpie on a tie-dye shirt. It was fantastic. God, it was great. But one of my friends was also on that panel leading it. And dear God.
Well, actually, on the subject of free speech, what do you guys think of YouTube's fuckery lately?
I
Oh,
think
dear
it is indeed fuckery.
I haven't been affected by it
screwed
yet,
up.
but just
Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't been affected by it yet, but just looking around at everything, YouTube is really screwing things up for people.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, you can already tell. Like I see some I was just watching one video. This guy has I want to say he had 2 million subscribers or something like that. Not million, 12,000 or something like that. Shoot, I don't know numbers. And his view on his video that's been out for a day or so only had 866 views and such. It was.
Oh, by the way, they're getting rid of annotations for videos.
They're getting away with what?
Good.
Annotations.
Oh, what's that?
Good riddance.
The annotations are those things that pop up like corrections and links and such.
Oh well.
What a bunch of neats.
Yeah.
And they're gonna replace it with cards.
What?
What the
No.
fuck?
That sounds even worse.
This is what I don't get. You have a pretty good platform. YouTube has its fucking problems and shit, but it's a pretty good platform. Why are they fucking with it now? Nearly a decade and a half after it's been launched.
And why are they messing with things that don't need to be messed with?
They're going after. Go ahead. What were you saying, Politopod?
Never mind. Hang on.
No, they're going after people. They went after PewDiePie. They actively actually went after him. And
yeah, didn't he lose his job somewhere?
No, YouTube did not go after PewDiePie.
Oh no,
YouTube
no,
did
no,
not.
I'm sorry. They went after someone else. They went after.
That does remind me though that we need to talk about the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, I'll talk about.
That's fun.
Well, I mean, it's kind of tangentially. It's tangentially related because it's coming from the pressure to start censoring certain channels is coming from the Wall Street Journal and YouTube just trying to sanitize its own product, which I don't get. This is what I don't get about these companies. They've seen that trying to sanitize your shit for ads will just fuck your entire platform up. They've seen it with Twitter. They've seen it with Facebook. They've seen it with MySpace. This is consistent. So why don't they fucking learn?
I actually like Mundane Matt's idea for it, of where basically they have this. They have the advertisers make a list of the kind of content they want their ads on, and what kind they don't want their ads on, and so they don't just demonetize completely from every single advertiser that might actually want their ads on that.
I would simply say this to them then. The companies themselves
English.
sorry. Well, the companies themselves that are trying to do this that are trying to put their ads on proper, what they consume to be proper content, are hurting themselves. Even if it's fucking file shit, you're still getting your name out there. You're still getting press. I get the basic notion that you don't want some guy, spouting the 14 words. They don't.
1488, secure a teacher for our white youth.
Yeah, they don't want that shit. You don't want that shit being associated with the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Well, in the same breath, I could argue against that as well, because if you're a capitalist, you're not wanting. Hang on.
Yeah.
Whenever you have a business, I agree. Exposure is key. However, if you are getting put on fucking Moon Man and Richard Spencer, and you are a fucking, let's just say a minority outreach center.
Oh, that's an L.
Now, right there, you have already killed your business right there. That's why they don't want them on there.
That's a massive L.
That is
a massive L.
That's a good point. But that's
if you're an abortion clinic and you're getting put on Dennis Prager videos, you don't want to be on Dennis Prager videos. You want to be on things like Chrisiosity.
I don't think Dennis
Randy
would mind.
Feminist. Oh, of course Dennis wouldn't mind. Hey, did you know that God exists because murder's immoral?
Fantastic.
I fucking hate being Christian.
God
God
damn.
damn it.
I've heard about his arguments, and
If God's not
I
real, then,
have
then
my own
killing
problems with
is
him.
moral now.
Well, here's, but
Like my whole thing with morality.
What kind of argument is that, though?
well, I think we're kind of getting off the whole.
Yeah, let's stay back to topic.
Well, the thing with YouTube that concerns me is that it's starting to go the same way that a lot of these other platforms did. Now, Google's been good at this for the most part. Google's been trying to fight back. I said for the most part, there have been fuck ups on their part. Okay, massive fuck up. Stop! Don't do that gay little
There
laugh
you
at
go.
me again.
Now you did. Huge.
Huge fuck
like
ups.
this cat.
You get it.
Yeah, but
Huge
the
like my cat.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, the
Cat.
well, the other thing that I'm getting. Well, I mean, you guys, I don't know how many people are familiar with Mr. Medicare. He made a video about the 2.0 counseling where they're fucking with the analytics. So they're basically doing what they're basically. Ah, you fucking disgusting bastard! You don't do that.
Disgusting.
Robot.
I thought it was fucking muted. My bad.
Yeah, you sick fuck. But no, no, that because now it's gonna bother me. But no, but what they basically are doing is tantamount to shadow banning.
Casey, you're having trouble.
Why? What's up?
What?
He sounds fine to me.
He sounds fine to me as well.
He was kind of roboting on my end.
Oh,
That's you then, my man.
well, no. What I was saying is that YouTube is fucking with the analytics, and they're basically doing what they do is they show the true viewer count to their to the viewer, but they're showing a completely different thing to the uploader. So they're showing lower view counts to those watching the video, but they're showing the proper amount to those uploading it. And that
what kills me is that they'll fix one problem and they'll cause 8 more.
Well, yeah.
You can see that. Well, here's how this is evident, because they fixed the people who are getting unsubscribed from others. They fixed
But
that
now
bug.
it's still happening.
Yeah, and now it's happening again. But then they fixed like you can see your new up to date subscriber counts. And now that stupid the problem with this unsubscribe button is coming back, or the unsubscribing of channels is coming back now.
Yeah.
And then you have all these people dropping it. Like, do you know who they lost just the other day from advertising?
Who?
Coke.
Oh,
America Card.
Yeah.
Or American Express. I mean, they lost. I think AIE.
Oh, Jesus.
And they lost. I think MasterCard or someone else like that.
Jesus
so
Christ.
they've lost millions in revenue.
Goodbye, YouTube.
So here's my thing, though, because there are two schools of thought on this. They're basically either doing it because they're incompetent dipshits, or they're purposely doing it because there's an ideological war going on in fucking Google, which I tend to lean towards a mixture of both. Like there's definitely some weird shit going on with the I don't know the best way to describe it. I guess Bernie bro mentality of in the fucking Google Hangout. Like, we don't want certain political views being expressed here. But but they're also doing it to channels that rarely do that kind of shit, like JonTron and shit like that. Like they're
poor
fucking
JonTron.
Yeah, well, let's go to the Wall Street Journal shit, because this feeds right into the fucking problem. This only.
I think Wall Street was what kind of screwed over everything.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you give a setup of what Wall Street Journal recently did that we're going to be talking about here?
Well,
Who?
which one?
And which one of us?
All the stuff that Wall Street Journal has been doing, that they've been basically telling people to boycott YouTube, telling the advertisers to boycott YouTube.
Well, it really started with the PewDiePie shit, like a week or two back, and that's the fucking balls on these guys to actually go with the face of YouTube
And in the end, old media kills new media.
Oh yeah. Well,
exactly.
I mean, they're trying to. I don't think they're gonna fucking win though.
In the end,
Oh my God.
Shut up.
it doesn't really matter.
God.
I can mute you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't mute me if I mute myself.
But no, but the issue with the issue with these cunts in the fucking media is that they're so fucking scared that they're gonna lose their jobs to guys like us and fucking PewDiePie and Sargon and shit like that. They're fucking terrified of us.
Because we make better
PewDiePie could
content than
literally
them.
buy their jobs.
Yeah.
PewDiePie could buy the Wall Street Journal right now if he wanted.
Really good.
PewDiePie, I think PewDiePie actually has some controlling stake in fucking YouTube. If he doesn't,
Oh, he does. He owns stock in YouTube.
He should
But,
fucking buy. He should buy more. He should buy a fuck ton more, and be like,
Well,
yeah,
that's what kills.
Buy all of
Well,
it.
the thing that killed me about when Disney released them is that every stockholder is supposed to get a share in that, or every stockholder is supposed to be getting a say. I own I think a 0.01% share of Disney,
Oh yeah.
and I don't get a say in anything though. Of course,
Of course not, because you don't have a big enough share. But
if I had 1%, I would.
yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. But
Yeah,
no,
I
I mean,
would.
this is that
What
Disney
pisses
fuck
me
up.
off? It made me want to sell my fucking Disney stock because it started plummeting, but the next day it came back up because they released a movie or some shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. The Wall Street Journal is just a piece of shit news organization now. Like I don't.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a piece of shit
What?
though.
You
I'm
on
on Wall Street Journal right now, and I'm looking at I typed in YouTube as the keyword, and I'm looking through some of the articles that they have right now, and it's bad.
Lay it on us.
Everything on the thing that kills me about the old media is that all they do is clickbait anymore. It's just fucking clickbait cancer. It's cancer.
Well, I mean, it's unabashed.
There was one I saw. It said it was from Cosmopolitan. Someone had made a YouTube video on it.
It was Red Robot.
And
the one about why why men giving you an orgasm is bad.
Oh
Some
fuck!
shit
No,
like
not
that.
that one. It was on the vibrators or something like that.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Cosmopolitan clickbait titles.
It was a Snapchat Cosmopolitan article.
Oh god.
And Snapchat articles in general are probably the worst. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look on Snapchat right now at the Wall Street Journal one because I probably have some
please,
good content.
please, your eyes will explode. Don't do it.
It's
Ashley.
too late. It already happened.
Don't look
do
at
it.
it, Marion.
Don't
look at it.
Queen. Marion, don't look at it.
Look away.
God.
Fucking no, but it's fucking face melts. It's great. But I don't get this, and I get pissed off when
Why
I
is
have to fucking try
transgender and proud trending on? What?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
I swear to
that's-
God, if
That reminds me of something.
What?
Katie Couric.
Skittles did some.
Yes, Skittles. I saw that.
Yeah, they decided.
What? Skittles? Are
Hey,
you...
why don't we drain out all the rainbow to show support for Pride?
Oh,
And
man,
then
they took
all
it
these
out.
people came out saying they're white supremacists.
This is white privilege.
This is the same fucking group that yelled about Eric Trump fucking saying one bad Skittle.
Yeah.
Yeah, all they have to do to realize this isn't a white supremacy thing is to read what's on the bag.
Read, bitch.
It itself tells you.
Yeah.
Nobody reads these days. You know that.
Well, I'm doing a stream about that tomorrow, and now it's starting to piss me.
Boy, I wouldn't recommend it.
I like reading.
Unless no, I'm saying I wouldn't recommend starting a stream tomorrow because there's gonna be quite a few big ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on tomorrow?
I got Crown Tea and Future History coming on.
Whoa.
Well,
I think
hey, motherfucker, I'm gonna.
Well, hang on.
Fuck with your stream.
You can fuck with it in the chat.
Yeah,
but, and then I think not Sargon. She One Hit or somebody else is having a stream tomorrow, and then that night's the cunt stream.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I think I'm gonna do a stream for Chair, for a charity, because Chair's like in the hospital sick.
Yeah, he's got
Shout-
that
shout
bad
out-
infection or whatever. In
Shout
his,
out to my nigga Chair.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I'm actually drawing something for him right now because he's been. I totally forgot about it, but I was like, why not? I just do it now.
Oh, by the way, I love your little Hotep avatar. It's very cute. Very
You mean her dab tip?
her dab tep. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Dab tip.
Thank.
Oh,
It
that
was-
reminds me. I still need to finish
Lewis
drawing.
Kings.
I still
They
need
was
to finish
Canes.
drawing yours. I was
Eh?
gonna draw something for you, and I haven't finished
Oh,
it yet.
thank. Take your time, my dude.
I was gonna even make it with tons of different face emotions if you ever wanted to use it.
Go for it.
So
I'm
If
okay
you
with
won't
that.
use vibrators in bed, dump them.
Did
Yeah,
anyone-
that's what it was for the Cosmo.
did
Look
anyone
at
see
cancer.
Did anyone use Google today at all?
Yes.
No, I did not.
Did you guys see the mural?
Yes.
What's the mural? What was it today?
I think it was really cute.
It is very cute, but I but just the fucking horrible comments on the fucking trans.
Oh my
No,
god.
what was it about?
Well, I mean,
It was an inclusion. Like it had what was it? It had somebody in a wheelchair. It had
So it was absolute
it
cancer.
had a fucking gay kid. It had a gay.
they have somebody in a wheelchair, somebody using a cane, somebody wearing a black guy, a
black
Christian,
guy.
a Christian ginger. Here we go. I don't know if they are trans, non-binary, whatever the heck they are, LGBTQRSTV, black kid.
WXYZ.
a Jew and a Muslim.
Yeah, we have a Jew and a Muslim, and then we have.
Are they killing each other?
The face of Google with a rainbow in it. Oh, and then we also have some sign language, I love you and stuff in the background. Yeah. I think yeah, it was. Oh man, that's what I forgot to enter, and I was supposed to enter in that
God damn
competition.
it, Pod! Stop fucking crickling your shit in the fucking microphone. You, goddamn.
He's on his phone, I think.
Oh.
So, so also,
Yeah, nigga.
Beverly Hills Antifa.
He got duct
Our
taped.
comrade was duct
show it.
taped to a stop sign
No,
near Laguna Beach by fascists.
I'm done.
Donald Trump.
I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna look it up.
Did you guys see the one about them meeting on their dad's yacht?
No.
Yeah, they said yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. We're meeting on our dad's yacht for this.
Did they honestly?
For the meetup.
Did they honestly fucking say that?
Yes, they did.
Jeez.
Dude, what the fuck? You know what? I'm enjoying the Antifa shit shows that have been going on lately. Like the fucking the Trump
Yeah,
supporters.
Antifa is basically becoming the new locale for us.
Well, they're just getting their fucking shit kicked in by Trump supporters now, and I'm fucking
They
loving
really
it.
are. Oh man. I was wearing on a International Women's Day. They said, you know, don't go to school and all that stuff. And of course, my professor didn't show up. She sat in her office the entire time and sulked. But they said wear red in solidarity, and I was like, okay, I got you.
You wore the MAGA hat,
Donald
didn't
Trump.
you?
Donald
I
Trump.
wore my MAGA hat. Yeah. Oh my
right.
gosh, there were some shook people. One girl was like, "Is that a Donald Trump hat?" And I just like kind of sat up and looked at her because I was working on glass because I was polishing my glass, and I was like, "Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a MAGA hat." And she's like as in supported Donald Trump. And I just looked at her. I'm like, "No, I found this at Goodwill and I bought it because I wanted to wear a red hat. Of course, it's for Donald Trump."
Wow, black people support Donald Trump? No way.
Oh my gosh, black people can support Donald Trump? No.
How dare they have views of differing from me?
Oh
Okay,
my
but-
gosh.
Yeah, but he's just a racist.
Better
He's a
segregate.
racist, misogynist, sexual assault pig.
Sexual assault pig.
By the way,
Yes.
by the way, since you're here, I think you might like this tweet from Riley J. Dennis.
Yay.
Oh, please enlighten
It's-
me.
It
Elucidate.
says, people will legit come up to random bi folks demanding receipts of who they slept with.
What the fuck?
I can almost guarantee you that no one does that.
I was told by Orange that some people do it. Only his friends, actually. It's only his friends.
Because they want to make him feel better about himself for not sleeping with anybody.
Well, did you see the fucking? Speaking of like the LGBT shit, did you guys see the fucking tism fit that people had over
The tism fit.
the tism fit, yeah, the autism fit that people had over the census not including LGBT like sexual orientation anymore. Like
The what?
oh yeah, the census is no longer taking sexual orientation into account, and people
Nice.
people lost their fucking minds over it.
Man, you can get over it. Nobody cares if you're a demigod.
Jeez.
I identify as
a queen.
as the horse nebula. My pronouns
the
are
horse
star they, star them, star self. Please
Yeah,
don't
they
disrespect me.
They make up all this other stuff, and then they wonder, why aren't they asking about this anymore?
Oh yeah, there's also like 10,000 genders, and Leonardo DiCaprio and Michelangelo are gay.
Well, speaking of
Leonardo DiCaprio and Michelangelo.
well, speaking of
Yes, let us take a devout Christian painter and just put him up on the pedestal of the gayest man in history.
yeah. Well, speaking of gender sophistry, did anyone catch the Blair White fucking Lacey Green debate?
No,
Yes.
I haven't
That was
watched it yet, but
I think it was actually
but
a
from
very
what
good
I've
video.
heard,
It was a
from what I've heard, the pen.
oh yeah,
click, click,
is
click,
going
click, click,
on.
click,
Oh
click, click,
my
click.
gosh. That's all she did. Every time she talked, it's either her hands moving like 2,000 times the speed of light across the screen, or her clicking the pen.
click.
I think
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Listen, guys. Listen, what I think is, listen, guys.
D-I-
Guys, what I think is, guys, listen.
Riley Genesis. She.
Well, the thing. I mean, I agree. Like, it was a pretty good stream for the most part.
Oh, definitely. It shows that we can actually like collaborate and work with each other.
But it was just a fucking fitload of sophistry that I wish she would. And Blair came at her fucking hard with those facts. Like when she tried to pull out that bullshit. Like my issue is that when she brought up the whole fake rape shit, the false rape accusations, I'm like, really? Are we gonna?
I couldn't find that. I went on Google Scholar and looked up for like the false rate statistics. That 2 to 8% thing, that's not real.
That's bullshit.
It's fake.
Yeah, it's a fake stat. Although, people actually put it near like 40% is the new estimate, which is that's a fuck ton of people. Like, and Blair mentioned it herself. Like the most people acquitted, or most people that are released from jail. I think it's Project Freedom, are from rape cases. They're not murder. They're not drug dealers. They're from false rape accusations.
Yeah, because that ruins lives. No matter like no matter if it's the guy or the girl. Because if the guy that was accused has a family or whatever, he lost custody of his kids. Like everything is screwed over with that.
You are screwed.
I hear so many stories from these people who have had their lives ruined from false rape accusations. Even just the accusation itself destroys everything. Even after they're found innocent.
No matter what.
Yeah, she pissed me off by discounting those people too. She never gave it a serious fucking thought, saying, "Hey, maybe this shouldn't be maybe listen and believe shouldn't be our policy. Maybe a cool indifference to either side, or
maybe the innocence till proven guilty, which everybody actually uses, is a good idea."
Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah, but she came out with this. I don't know the best way to, like, this sophic, this bullshit of, let's, feels not reals. It's kind of what she went after, and I hate that. Like, it's stupid. I other than that, it was a good stream. I mean, for the most part. Although I will say, I'm trying to find the best way to talk about it, but I have found a newfound respect for Blair, just because she was able to get her points in really good.
I have a newfound respect for Lacey Green, first off, because I'd never realized how willing to collaborate, to work with Blair. And I was kind of shocked at the controversy that flared up after this, because some people were like, "Can't believe you brought her in. This is the L for the anti-SJW community. This is like
they fucking lambasted her ass. Fucking Francesca Ramsey got brought into it. Francesca Ramsey got balled into it. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing."
Yeah. Francesca was saying that she would never be in a stream with someone who's made so many attacks against her. Then Blair goes and says, I've never made a video about you, ever. And then she says, well, you've made videos about my friends, and they're pretty mean.
My poor friends that you always attack.
Here's the thing. Just go on a stream with Andy Worski. I want.
She won't. She's afraid.
I want Franny and Andy Worski to get to get on a stream.
I hope Andy crushes her.
Andy Worski is going to VidCon, I think he said.
And my
Francesca
god!
Ramsey is going to be there. He said that if he sees Francesca Ramsey, he'll run up to her and hug her and give her a kiss.
Oh my gosh! No, that's white splaining. That is sexual assault.
Did you guys see her?
That's sexual white splaining.
Did you see her trying to cover her ass when people brought her content up for being like super fucking anti-white?
But seriously, who is happy that Francesca Ramsey is finally coming back? Our locale is back.
I have to deal with that.
I don't.
Where the fuck has she been?
They show this stuff at
Hopefully
my college
dead.
every day.
I just
Well,
really
that
hope
sucks
she
for you.
dies.
That gives us more content, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, because here's my thing. She said, "Oh, I'm what like." I'm sorry. I got mush mouth right now because I'm trying to get stuff out of my mouth from.
Spit it out, son.
I'm sorry. I have a stutter, so you need to check your.
Check your non-stuttering privilege.
I'm black.
Check your ableism.
Check your ableism privilege.
I'm Cherokee.
I have a chronic illness. Thank you.
Is it called dabaholics? Is it called being a dabaholic?
But there's one last thing that I want us to talk about, since we do have a queen here.
Yes.
The YouTube LGBT situation.
No.
All of that stuff that's been going on once YouTube turned on restricted mode, and people went to it. They were able to turn it on and turn it off. It was already off automatically, which that's good. I'm fine with that restricted mode and all that stuff, as long as they keep it optional and they don't automatically have it on. But a huge outcry from LGBT people saying only our content's being restricted.
Air quotes.
And they don't realize every channel was affected. Almost every channel was affected by it. I wonder how many of Markiplier's videos are restricted.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to look that up right now.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah, you should see
well, they only got pissed off when their fucking when their shit got fucked with. But we told them a fucking month before it happened, some weird fucking shit's going on, and no one said anything. For a fucking month.
All right, so 3,550 videos on Markiplier's account. And where's the restricted mode?
I mean, he does curse a lot, so I would think that they would add his stuff to restricted.
Let's see, when I put it on restricted mode.
Oh wait, what about PewDiePie and JonTron now?
Oh my god. Bruh, they tore apart Markiplier's channel.
Wait, what? How many videos are left?
It looks okay, so I'm only seeing like 436.
Oh, get the
Wow.
fuck out of here! Really?
Oh wait, no, that's his
436 of
liked
videos.
videos. That's liked videos.
Let's
see, I've got. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, if you're able to just count his videos,
You got
then
7.
that's something.
8, 9. It's not. It's loading weird. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
My bad, guys. Sorry.
But are you already seeing missing videos?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Oh, like are the videos that you're seeing old?
Yeah, like 3 months ago, 5 months ago.
Wow.
My gosh.
Well, okay, see, so this is my issue. Like I said before, we told him this was a problem. No big YouTuber except Philly D, to his fucking credit, talked about it.
Honestly,
it's like, dude.
I'm gonna look on PewDiePie's channel.
Well, Pewds even fucking talked about it. This is bullshit, and none of these. But see, that's the thing. None of them want to go against the Google gods. No one wants to say, "Hey, what the fuck's going on with their shit?"
PewDiePie's channel doesn't even pop up. It's just his videos.
Our side itself, especially, has been affected by the restricted.
Well,
oh yeah.
Like, I mean, harmful opinions. I think only 5 of his videos are shown in restricted mode.
He got fucked.
So
he got fucked by Candid first off.
Who?
But he also got
Armor Skeptic.
My harmful opinions.
Oh, my
harmful.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think it's kind of messed up because it seems like everything affects us pretty bad. At least the higher up YouTubers.
Guys, for PewDiePie's channel, what I'm seeing, I just looked at like the date added, like newest in list form on his videos. It is only giving me 2.
Are you serious?
Yes. If
what videos is it?
If I type in most popular, I'm getting like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting like a good amount, like maybe like 5 or 6. Wait,
that's
1,
still
2, 3,
that's
4,
still
5,
very
6,
small.
7.
This motherfucker has. So they're giving.
He has like 3,000 something videos.
He's also the biggest YouTuber. He is the only one that has gotten the diamond play button. No, not the diamond. Not the diamond. It was the ruby.
Yeah.
So,
he's the only one that's gotten the ruby play button, and only 7 videos you can see in restricted. Huh?
So they're basically shooting their golden cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really are.
Good job, guys. You know, that's
like it says like show 20 more and stuff like that, but like when I click that, I have one video that I can see and it says try not to get scared, and then the rest there's like 2 others and it's privated videos.
Wasn't YouTube also talking about after this going stricter and taking down a lot of these channels that are very restricted? That would mean they would lose their biggest YouTubers. They would lose Markiplier. They would lose JonTron. They would lose they would lose the Game Grumps probably.
Game Grumps.
I wonder if they're going to what they're going to go to, because PewDiePie's probably going to get a deal anywhere. He could get a deal at Vimeo, Dailymotion, Minds especially. But if Minds starts becoming a platform that can be monetized, that's probably going to be the next YouTube. That's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter all rolled into one thing.
Yeah, if YouTube doesn't get its act together soon and they keep going down the same path, they're gonna die.
They really are.
They're gonna die if they keep doing this.
The empire's
well, I don't think they're very good businessmen because they've been losing money on YouTube every year since it's been acquired.
Bruh, only like 1 or 2 videos of Sargon shows up when I search his name.
Like I said before,
search up mine.
It's because they keep fucking trying to say it.
Oh my god. They killed Sargon's channel. It only shows his liked videos.
That's fucking stupid.
So what's the restricted? So I haven't heard about this. What's the restricted mode?
Restricted mode is basically like just like
if you have certain type of content in your video or certain words in your video.
Yeah. It's like the Netflix, like the parental guidance thing.
Which I'm fine with the restricted mode itself, like for parents to use and such. But It's a foreshadowing of a possible darker future.
I
yeah,
shouldn't have
definitely.
to. I shouldn't have to go to settings to constantly fucking unswitch it. It shouldn't be an
See,
automatic.
Huffle, your video, your channel comes up unrestricted
Who does?
mode.
Mine?
Yeah, Huffle.
Yeah, I only got about 5 videos that are taken down on it.
What
yeah.
about me? Do I have any?
I'll look up right now.
Well,
See.
But that's because I really am not that much into cursing and all that stuff, so probably that
I
might
am,
be
though.
why.
I curse a lot.
yeah,
I
my
just don't put
issue.
them in the tags.
My issue with this has been, and I've said it repeatedly on this stream. They're trying to sanitize crap. They're trying to turn it's an issue. When you do this, you run the risk of alienating your most of the people that use your site are either content creators or they watch the content that other content creators make. Those are the two people. Why?
I've got like 12 videos from you.
Yeah, you're risking
From me?
From PolitiPod, yeah.
you're
Okay.
risking
Only 12?
you're risking to alienate both parties.
I need to
though.
check and see how many I have.
Alright, so we should work on wrapping this stream up now.
All right.
So that's
It's
fine,
been
then,
about
man.
2 hours already. So
Yeah.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So the
7, 8,
so to summarize
12,
all of
13,
this,
14, 15, 16. Wow,
Skittles
I have like
is not
27.
Skittles is not a white supremacist company.
Bullshit. You're
And,
lying.
And they're putting chemicals in the water that are turning the frogs gay. And
Ashland's going to secure a future for our white children. So, just know that. 1488, my dude's in
if you want a
Shadowland.
bunch of mixed kids running around,
That's white genocide.
oh my God damn it.
Dude, I've been watching.
she's gonna dump her boyfriend and go with a much better badger.
Ow. God damn it.
Well, I never really liked Wisconsin, but I guess it could be a Badger fan.
Oh, is she a Wisconsinner? Eh?
Okay.
No, it's because HuffleRuff's a Badger.
Well.
Okay,
No,
so,
I'm a southerner.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah,
Yee,
why,
yee, yee.
why don't we have you
That's
guys
right.
show your? Let's have you guys show your channels, starting with Casey.
Yeah.
Casey
Well.
Neistat?
Oh, fuck off! Don't
No.
don't quote that. Yeah, you.
Hey, I
Get
got
outta
to
here.
tell you guys a funny fucking story about Casey after the stream ends.
No, fuck you! Don't tell him that story.
I'm
Casey
gonna tell
Don't
him.
tell him that fucking story.
I'm gonna.
All right, Casey, show
Okay,
yourself.
Kill yourself.
my channel is Casey Dennison. It's just KASEYDY and then ESON. I basically just I try to do a variety show where me and just a bunch of people I bring on just bullshit all the time. It's either about politics or books or whatever the fuck. That's kind of our deal. I wanted to do a reading stream tomorrow, but that's not happening just because so many fucking people are going to be doing it. So next week, I'll be doing my Chris Chan thing where me and a bunch of guys are just going to get together and watch the Chris Chan documentary. So that's
Oh dear.
something to look for.
Godspeed.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to shit post. I'm going to get high. It's going to be great.
All right. So next one to shill would be Ashlyn, and we need you to tell us about your new project that's coming up.
A new project that's coming up. A new project. Oh yeah. Sorry, I had to remember what I was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm that oppressed black chick, and
Yes, you are.
yes, I know. Yes, massa.
Yes, my ass.
But I have my channel there, trying to put out
Yeah.
some videos and stuff like that. But being an animator and making and doing glass blowing is kind of difficult.
Ooh.
Indeed. But the project that I'm working on right now, it's not necessarily my project. It's actually my friend's project. She's in sociology class, and she was like, "You know how to do this stuff. Help me." So that's what I'm doing. But I'm doing we're doing a project on interracial relationships and how pop culture and social media reacts to them.
If you ever need help, I can get you in contact with my sister. She's white and her husband is black, so.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. But I mean, we have some people that we're going to interview right now that are physical, including a professor on campus. But in terms for my video, I will probably need more people to interview, and I'll probably just leech off of them.
Physical.
And I mean, we found mostly positive stuff, except for the few little specks here and there about the movie Get Out.
God, what a. I fucking
I
hate
haven't
that
seen
movie.
it yet. I want to see it.
Oh, don't.
Why?
It's oh my god.
Shill your bullshit already.
No. You don't tell me what to do. You're oppressing a person of color.
Well,
I'm about to go full DJ Keemstar on you in a second.
Oh my god.
You're black. You're my slave.
All right,
Yeah.
so Politipod, how about you then?
Oh yeah, man. So I'm the Politipod. I
Sam.
just tripled my subscribers. Yeah, Sam, aka Sam.
clap
Thanks,
for
Thank you. I just had a boom on my channel recently because Kraut and Tea is coming on tomorrow
I'm so
at
jealous.
2 p.m. Well, that's the second time he's come on too. 2 p.m. tomorrow, Central Daylight Savings Time. We're going to be talking about World War I, World War II, history. Him and Future History are both coming on. So it should be a good stream. I'm expecting like at least 100 people to be there at all times.
Tomorrow at 2?
Yeah, tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Dang it, I'll be at the glass blowing. Dang.
You can watch it. I mean, it's going to go on for like 3 hours.
You can't watch anything while you're in a furnace and handling molten glass.
That's true. Well, it'll be on for at least till 5 my time.
Oh, then shoot, I'll be able to jump in maybe.
We're going to be talking. It's going to be me, Feature History, Kraut and Tea, and Marty's Phileas. Just going to be talking about some World War I events, causes, effects, weapons, and people of World War I, World War II. Just a quick little history thing. I love history, so that's my thing. I got about 330 subscribers now, so come join the collective.
Yeah.
And I am HuffleRuff, and that's the end of our stream. So
Be
Get the
nice.
fuck out of here.
hey, I can keep you from coming on ever again.
No, please.
All right, well, see ya.